You. Wow.
Let's bring
Yeah, my favorite meme is current. Oh wait, are we hot? Are we on yet?
we have video? Do we have visual?
Yeah, you're on a delay. Sucker. You want to hit the timer, Tabata man?
I would like nothing more, actually.
We were talking about our favorite memes.
Why don't you turn your shit off?
What?
Why don't you turn your volume off?
I just did. My favorite meme is the Fetty Wap JBL speaker one. Cool. Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm in love with my baby. Feta rap. He's so close. He's a few letters away from Feta rap.
From what?
Feta rap.
Like a Greek guy.
Yeah. You'll be proud of me, man. Last night, after I went to the gym, by the way, I had no...
Someone said, hi, Ben, you are so cute. I just wanted to highlight
Thank you. That's very nice of you.
He is very cute, isn't he?
I needed to eat food, dinner. I needed to eat food.
So you ate pussy. I am proud of you. That's incredibly
I needed to
sick.
eat food, dinner. Close. I wanted some fish. I thought...
So you...
Go ahead. Well, I texted friend of the show, Victor, a.k.a. Internet Shaquille, and I said, hey, man, I want to make some salmon. What do I do? And he said he's immediately ready with the link to one of his videos all about how you just put that shit in the oven, 275 degrees for about 20, 25 minutes. Slow cook it.
A little baked feta.
A little baked salmon.
Oh, salmon.
And I made some rice and carrots, and I had a healthy dinner. And I thought, this is progress. Because coming home from the gym, it was like 5 o'clock, and I'm going, man, I should just, what food am I going to order? What am I going to order out?
Right.
And then I thought, no, you got to.
And I'll add on French fries. And I'll get
Thai iced tea.
Wait, that brings me to, did you see Bruce Springsteen's message for Ben?
No, let's see
This is very funny. This was from the Reddit. Someone posted this thing.
I want you to step.
Yes, this is, apparently he's speaking directly to you.
Wow, I can tell. He's looking right at me.
Yeah. Can we play it?
Let's play it.
I want you to step back from the guacamole dip. I want you to put the chicken fingers down.
Okay. Yes. What's his name? The Prince?
This exercise.
The boss.
Yeah, the boss. I listened to the boss. I've also been actually, funny enough, paying attention to Jeff Nippard.
Who's
this
Jeff
guy.
Nippard?
He's this fucking short king who's absolutely yoked, and he does exercise videos, or he does exercise rankings from A to F plus the S tier.
Is it? You gotta stop listening to like morons on the internet.
No, he's not a moron. His whole thing is he gives really long. I mean, a guy with 6.9 million views on this can't be wrong.
Yeah,
but look
he
at
fully
him.
can.
Look at his body. No, they really are. He's science based, and he goes all about his videos are very thorough, in depth, and they're great. They're really great, and he ranks all the different exercises, the best and worst chest exercises ranked by science, and he puts them in different tiers depending on the various things, how much of a stretch it gets. And
wait, so tell
blah,
us
blah,
what
blah.
happened when you called your doctor.
Oh, I went in to see the doctor.
Yeah,
and they said they did an ultrasound on my carotids in my neck.
the arteries.
Yeah, to see if I had any buildup.
Jesus,
and if
dude.
there was buildup, they would then order a CT scan where they inject you with dye to check your
Sure.
shit. And the Latina girl's doing it on my neck, and I'm going,
He's
"Can I-"
back to giving you the race of whoever's doing it.
Listen, I just try to paint a picture. And Latina women love to be in healthcare, and I salute them for it. And Filipinos. Filipino men love to go into nursing.
What happened?
So she's checking my shit, and the jelly's all warm. And I go, is it clear? And she goes, I'm not allowed to say. And I said, you can tell me. I'm not going to tell the doctor if you give me. She says, yeah, you look pretty good. And I was like, all right. And then they told me, you have the normal amount of buildup, whatever. And I said, okay. And I said, we do want to start you on a low dose of Lipitor. And we'll have you come back in a month and see how your diet and Lipitor is changing your shit. And it begs the
But
question.
was he pissed at you?
No, he wasn't pissed
He didn't
at
make
all.
you feel bad or anything?
No,
that
didn't make me feel
sucks.
bad at all. Well, because I'm playing ball. I'm not being resistant. I did make a joke that when she said, or when the doctor said, yeah, you look pretty clear, I said, all right, I'm celebrating with Domino's tonight. And he was like,
Oh, he didn't even laugh.
His whole thing is if you can shake dirt off of it, that's what you should be eating.
Dude, I love that.
I know.
That's a nice
He's
rule.
a really
I like that. You can shake dirt off it?
yeah. So then I made the joke of, okay, so if it's got dirt on it, don't eat it. And he was like, no, that's not.
Like, this guy sucks.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking moron. But yeah, then last night when I was chopping my carrot into my rice, I didn't want to get out the cutting board, so I was just hitting it like this, like air chopping it, like hitting it so hard that it just slices right through and drops right into the thing, you know?
Jesus.
And as I got close to my fingers, I'm like, I should stop. I'm getting there. I'm not. So I just like let it hit. Yeah, exactly. I was like,
Just the most bachelor shit
Yeah.
in the world.
oh man. But what was the
I've
other?
definitely tried to do stuff like that, and Sarah will be like, "What do you?" What
I
do
mean,
you-"
that's how my grandpa died. He's like, I could get down off the ladder, but I'm just gonna hop on the ladder. I wanted to ask him though, hey, if you guys were checking right here and there was schmutz in my veins, couldn't I just like massage the hell out of them and get it all out?
But you'd kind of.
I'd already
You'd
left.
run out of goodwill with your whole
Oh, yeah.
dominoes.
Plus,
and
I
then-
left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but have you thought about the workaround of just putting a little dirt onto things you want to eat and then shaking it off?
That's a great idea.
Dropping a little dirt on some dominoes. Like, oh, look at that.
Look at that. Hey,
Shake a little dirt
hey,
off it.
Doc, take a picture of a dirty pizza. Is this what you want? Did you hear about this YouTuber who's been accused of attempted murder?
Is it Miranda Sings?
No, it's this guy Eric Conover.
This afternoon.
Let's start. So
Wait,
first
dude.
of all, this guy he just a few months ago was doing video. He's like a real estate YouTuber.
You know we know someone who's very closely linked with him?
With this guy?
Yeah.
What? Who?
I'll tell you after the stream. Eric Conover, are you fucking...
Does
What?
this person live in New York?
No.
Whoa, you got to text this person right now and say, what's up with Eric
Uh,
Conover? Well, here, start at the beginning.
I need...
Let's watch this clip.
I have everything right here and it's all been falsified.
Eric Conover had a lot to say before his arraignment this afternoon.
If anyone dares try to test my mental competence, I will eviscerate every single person with my intelligence right now. And that's not being egotistical.
Police paperwork says the pursuit started after Conover was going 55 in a 35. After 8 miles, Conover stopped and an officer attempted to de-escalate the situation, but Conover allegedly drove at him and hit him in the leg and then sped off for another 28 miles.
Our Father who art in heaven.
The paperwork says the officer was thrown 40 feet, suffering a leg injury. Conover is facing several charges, including attempted murder.
Oh, thank God, look at me!
Today in court, Conover was outspoken, claiming that he's a public figure because of his nearly 3 million subscribers on YouTube, and saying this was part of a, quote, police sting against him.
Sorry.
Eric,
This is too much.
Dude.
Yeah.
Have you personally met him before?
Yeah.
What's he? Tell us. He's not going to get out and he's going to jail for a long
No,
time.
I'm not worried. I don't know him that well. It's
What did he seem like?
He seemed like a YouTubey guy, like
I like to go to mansions and do
I remember-
videos of the mansions that I visit. I think these mansions are cool.
this was also
Pandemic?
definitely
Oh, whoa.
pre-YouTube explosion.
Folks,
of,
it was pre-pandemic.
pre big influencer shit.
So he was just a schmuck out there trying to make it big.
No,
on
he
YouTube.
was big, but I just
Oh.
had no real barometer for what he was. I remember seeing his him and his girlfriend do a breakup video together, and I was like, this is the silliest shit I've ever seen. You guys are doing a breakup video?
Ugh, don't like that.
So I just always kind of was like, what is the deal with that?
What's the deal with
Freak.
that? That
But when
YouTuber-
you said the name, I was going, I know that name.
yeah,
And then I just texted our friend,
the friend.
and it is
The
very
friend is
much him.
Curious George. You guys know that nosy little monkey, the persnickety little monkey.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, pretty wild, man. Pretty wild. There's all sorts of other shit going on. I put this Greenpeace.
We don't need this.
I don't care about
I
that.
don't know
Yeah,
why you even want to-
Greenpeace is getting sued for like $600 million, which is kind of funny. The other big thing everybody's talking about is Klarna and DoorDash. Well, yeah.
This is very funny. People, I'm
the memes coming out of it are
enjoying
really good.
I'm enjoying the recession indicator memes, and I'm also enjoying the people acting like they're subprime mortgages, the debts, and just all the like. You have $12,000 of burrito debt.
Yeah. I mean, on the one hand, I'm like, listen. If you want a $10 burrito and you don't have $10 in your checking account right now, it's like
there's also no such thing as a $10 burrito.
It's true. Actually, yeah. At
With fees,
Tacos Via Corona here in Los Angeles.
As someone if you but on a DoorDash,
No.
you're
unless you order it for pickup. That's what people are assuming. This is all about pickup. No. Or delivery. You can get the shit pickup.
sure. But as someone who eats the vast majority of my meals at home and uses the apps very rarely,
Mhm.
I do not understand how people do it. Like, how are
I'm
you?
one of them. I'll tell you, dude. You just do it.
No, it's not that. But the financials of it,
Oh yeah.
I genuinely don't
you
understand.
just bury your head in the sand.
I guess I don't understand. It's so much money. Every time I've done it, I get to the checkout and I go, wait a second, what the fuck?
Yeah.
$75 for
Yeah.
food that's gonna be kind of soggy and
Yeah. Well, that's why you pay the extra $2 to get it expedited straight to you.
yeah, $77 for food that's a little less soggy.
That's what I used to say about Postmates. I hated Postmates because I've said it's the app that turns an $8 burrito into a 20.
I get to the check.
What the fuck was that? But you ow! There goes my funny phone. You use your $10 a month credit on Grubhub though, right? With your Amex Gold.
No,
You're wasting money, pal. Use it for pickup.
I'm not wasting money. You know why?
Why?
Because it makes me spend more money. I did it for a little bit. I'm like, I don't order from these apps.
Surely there's one meal per month that you can get for pickup.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What about Uber Eats
Yeah.
or Uber? I mean, you get a $10 credit on there, 15, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, I use the Uber one definitely.
Okay, great.
But you can use the Uber one as for just a ride.
That's true.
That one.
Well, good. Yeah, that one's pretty good. But so yeah, there's a part of me that thinks at first it feels like a predatory payday loan type of thing where it's encouraging people who don't have the money to spend it. And for sure it does. But then, yeah, there's the part of me that thinks, well, if someone out there only has $2 in their checking account and they really want that $10 burrito, $12, whatever it is that they're going to pick up, instead of putting it on a credit card that you would have to pay off that month or incur the interest, this gives you no interest for however many months. I'm like, that's somewhat better. And like, I feel for that
Either way,
person.
it's just-
I've been there.
It's just bleak. It's
Yeah,
a
it is
bad,
bleak.
Bad sign of the times.
Because it's also just what kind of it underscores the kind of innovation that America is focused on.
oh, this is all we can do. It's all just like, we can
financialize-
financialize burritos.
Yeah.
We can financialize your burrito
Yeah.
taxi.
Burrito taxi, goddamn. I mean, meanwhile, yeah, the Chinese are fucking lapping us on everything. Their big old trains and nice infrastructure. I remember just 10 years ago.
We're dismantling the Department of Education, but you can get your burrito on layaway.
Yeah. I saw a great tweet about there was an old, I think it was a McDonald's character. I forgot his name, but his whole thing was, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. And someone said his day finally came.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Wimpy. Yeah, that was his name. Who was he? Wimpy was, for the Wimpy Burger. Wimpy can refer to a hamburger-loving character from the Popeye cartoons. Yeah, he known for his love of hamburgers and his slightly cowardly nature.
If that ain't me, bro.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, brother, that's me. I am Wimpy. I do want to issue a warning to anybody, just real fast. Anybody who's thinking about shorting Tesla or like learning how to short Tesla, don't do it, because it's reached an inflection point and everybody's talking about it and stuff.
Yeah, it's up the past 2 days, huh?
Yeah. Well, because it's down. Let's see. Today it actually might break the streak, but it's down 9 weeks straight. But before we get to that, oh man, yeah, Klarna, DoorDash. You know, a friend of mine that I grew up with, I believe his partner has worked at Klarna for the last 6 years, something like that.
Damn, they've been around that long.
I think so, yeah. So and they're about to IPO. That stands for I piss outside. I made a joke that I miss when BNPL instead of buy now pay later meant burrito now poop later.
Yeah. And how'd that do?
We got like 60 likes and
Is
like
that good?
0 retweets. No, man.
Is that good?
No, it's terrible.
Wait, Chad, is 60 likes and 0 retweets good?
No, it's not good by any measure.
We got to give a little Tesla update because you brought it up.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, there's so much going on here.
It's really hard to keep up at this point.
It's been, there's been some very funny moments. Obviously, the big thing that happened after we shot is that they recalled all 46 or 48,000,
46,000.
46,000
Which falls
Cybertrucks.
Way short of what they said was really high demand because they were estimating that they were going to sell like 200K or something like that.
And that is because, and it's important to note, it's different than these other Tesla recalls, which are basically just software updates, which I do, I find it a little annoying when people kind of make a big deal about those where they're like, oh my God, every Tesla recall, and they're just doing some cloud update over for the car software. But this is because they have some kind of piece on the exterior that they used some shitty glue that degrades over time. And when these things get up to speed on the highway, they're just going to fly off and become a projectile that's going to final destination you in your car.
Yeah.
So that's been a fun one.
Yeah, that is pretty fun. It's wild that in spite of everything, there's still people who just really stand by the brand and stand by. It's the I'll keep drinking that garbage.
Who are the 46? This Natural Nut said, who are the 46,000 Cybertruck drivers? I think they all have to be in LA. I mean,
I see so fucking many of them.
Many of these fucking cars.
Yeah.
They are, I mean,
I think that's where a lot of them are.
Like 10 minutes the other day and we saw 4.
Yeah.
So, and someone had the greatest tweet. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's been going viral on Twitter. If you never see a passenger in a Cybertruck, which is extremely funny.
I see passengers in them all the time.
I've never seen. Yeah.
I've seen all different races driving them too. Saw a black guy, an older Asian guy, a woman, white woman.
Oh yeah, guy. Cringe is multiracial.
Yeah. Cringe knows no limits. So Trump actually encouraged people to invest in Elon Musk, right? He tweeted that. Didn't he tweet that?
Yeah. Well,
Truthed it.
It was also what is Howard Lutnick's company? Is it Cantor Fitzgerald?
Yeah.
They said that it was a buy, and then the next day it tanks.
They said it was a buy. I say it's a hello.
He's also in their all hands on deck told people to hold their shares while all his insiders are dumping stock. You know what's got to hurt the most though, because they have the biggest dumps here.
Damn, I'm jealous of that.
I know, but board chair Robin Denholm dumped about $77 million in stock. But after that, the next biggest one,
what? Elon?
Kimball Musk, your own brother.
How much did he dump?
Dude, $27 million.
Oh, I mean, he sells regularly though.
Yeah, but not a single insider has bought in the last. In the last, let's see.
Probably, I'm going to guess 14 months, something like that. Long time. He mostly recapped Tesla's latest milestones.
In the last few years. Not a single Tesla insider who requires SEC reporting to buy or sell Tesla stock has purchased it in the last few years.
He said in the all hands meeting that he still believes Tesla will become the most valuable company in the world by a wide margin. You just keep on believing that, son. You keep on doing it. What was this? What is this video? Is that Howard Lutnick telling? Oh yeah, let's watch this.
Is pretty good.
Let's watch this.
It's very funny with the video of the
Tesla on fire.
Yeah.
Gotta love when Twitter not only automatically starts the video but starts it on mute. Then you've got to go back, turn on off mute, then restart the whole fucking video.
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
To build the next generation technology. I think if you want to learn something on this show tonight, buy Tesla. It's unbelievable that this guy's stock is this cheap. It'll never be this cheap again. When people understand the things he's building, the robots he's building, the technology he's building, people are going to be dreaming of today and Jesse Waters and thinking, gosh, I should have bought Elon Musk's stock. I mean, who wouldn't invest in Elon Musk? You got to be kidding. All right, so you're calling to build the next generation.
I mean, this is the Commerce Secretary.
The
This is
United
just
States
fucking
Commerce
ridiculous.
Secretary is on Fox News pumping Tesla stock. I don't know what to say, folks. I mean,
Jim, if you can pull up the image I just sent you, we called this stream the we're going to prison just as a joke because Trump is obviously very protective over his baby boy. This is pretty good from this morning. I look forward to watching the sick terrorist thugs get 20-year jail sentences for what they are doing to Elon Musk and Tesla. Perhaps they could serve them in the prisons of El Salvador, which have become so recently famous for such lovely conditions.
Jesus Christ, man.
Also, can someone verify if that's true? I don't want to be falling for a...
that truth is real?
Yeah. That's the problem with the truth stuff is that it's all screenshots.
Yeah. You never know.
Because
You gotta...
I'm not going on that garbage website,
No.
but can we get a... Can we get a confirmation in the chat from somebody?
Did you see what Elon's father Errol had to say?
Yeah, about their
about
upbringing.
the black servants.
It's very.
He
strange.
said, "Well, let's click that link. It's a great little. They had black servants." This was in an email to the Washington Post. His father Errol said Musk and his younger brother were quote interested in motorbikes, computers, basketball, and a little about girls. They were not into political nonsense. And we lived in a very well-run, law-abiding country with virtually no crime at all. Actually, no crime. We had several black servants who were their friends. Yeah. We had a lot.
I had a lot of black friends.
Uh,
They were my servants.
Black servants. They were actually our friends. I think that. I mean, if you grow up with black servants, I don't know how that doesn't kind of stick with you and inform your view of them as maybe I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I wasn't a South African kid growing up with black servants. Were they paid? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Yeah, what a time. What a time to be alive.
Yeah,
These fucking stainless steel stupid ass panels
Apparently the resale market for Teslas is cratering. It's just
yeah, that's what they say. That's what they're saying. Because if you're out there and you're trying to sell your shit, who's buying that? Who's buying that garbage? Everybody. Nobody wants to be holding this crap. It's a big flaming ball of crap, bag of crap.
The Swastika?
Swastika, yeah. Let's see. Despite the low prices for Tesla, yeah, babu. Like I said, though, I still think that it's due for a bounce because when you reach such an inflection point...
Sure, I mean, 9 weeks of just straight pounding. It's got to...
Yeah. What is Tesla stock getting pounded harder than... What's that OnlyFans girl?
Lily Phillips.
Tesla's getting pounded harder than Lily Phillips. Wow. Is this,
Did you see this
is
stock,
this Tesla
folks?
stock or Lily Phillips' vagina?
Is this a stock or Lily Phillips trying to set a new record?
What's that stink? Is that the smell of a Tesla burning, or is that the bedroom where Lily Phillips just got railroaded
Just
by
set a new
1,000
world
guys?
record.
Is this, yeah? What's going on here? Meanwhile, in China, let's show you what the Chinese are capable of. Look at this shit. Imagine you're a Chinese guy, right? And you're cruising along, and you've got a hot coffee between your legs. You got a boiling hot coffee. And you go, oh no, there's a bunch of bumps in the road. Look at this. Like milk, like butter. Look at that independent suspension. BMW, oh, you're spilling that all over your dick and balls. All over your sensitive parts. The Audi, the precious Audi, oh, you are absolutely spilling that shit. Did you hear about the guy who sued Starbucks for $50 million?
I hope he gets it. Wait, I want to see the Chinese one. Do it one more time.
Yeah.
It is
hot tea? Nope, no problem for me. In the is that a Xiaomi? I think I
don't
know
know.
that.
Why don't you
or
Xiaomi
Neo. I
that?
think that's a Neo. That's pretty good. Remember Do You? And you were like, do I what? Yeah, there was a guy.
Stop showing us stuff from China. It makes me upset.
Yeah. I went on a date with a Chinese girl the other night.
The other night?
Mm-hmm.
Was it fun?
It was fine. As soon as she got there, we both just went, oh. And we were like clearly not into each other. But we had we had a nice time. She didn't even order a cocktail. She's like, I don't drink. And I said, oh, okay. So she ordered a virgin something. And I said, are you hungry? She said, no. I was like, all right. And we just talked about China and stuff.
Mayonnaise. I said, lately I'm living for Ben's German accent. Can we get some for the chat? That's and he paid $4.99.
Oh, do you want a German accent? What kind of German accent do you want? Do you want a female? Do you want a male? Do you want a stern male? Okay, so there's this guy, right? And he went to Starbucks in the drive-thru, and he ordered the hot tea from the barista at Starbucks. And there's security camera footage of the girl. She's a young girl. She hands him the carafe. No, not excuse me, carafe. I'm such an idiot. The drink holder with 3 large hot teas. And apparently she didn't secure the lid on top of one of the drinks well enough. And when the guy receives it, you can see it spill, and you see him go, oh, my penis. And he drives off, presumably because he lifted his leg after the break. He was awarded $50 million.
That rocks.
Partly because he scalded his penis, and it's like broken. Yeah. Terrible.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start going.
I would not scald my penis for any less than $75 million.
I'm gonna start going to Starbucks and dropping tea on myself.
Just hoping that they secure the cup wrong. It's I mean, pull it up. Let's find the video real fast.
Can we get a pic of that penis?
Starbucks hot tea.
And it was a German
incident.
guy?
No, it wasn't German. They just asked me to do that.
Well, I'm forever gonna picture it as a German.
I already got it. I got you. Here. Recording. I put the YouTube link. It's actually the clearest footage I've seen so far. Yeah, this poor guy like scalded his penis and made it broken or something. Look at this. Watch.
And
watch
made
this.
it broken.
Yeah, I mean it did. It damaged his penis.
I scalded my penis.
It damaged
and made it
his
broken.
penis. Look at this. His penis is totally fine right here. Totally fine. His penis is fine. Penis and balls. Look at him in there. He's totally fine.
This poor lady.
This poor girl. I know.
She didn't want to.
Not only did you cost your boss $50 million. Look at this. Here you go, sir.
Hope your penis is
Hope
okay.
your penis is fine.
Hope your German penis is fine.
Yeah. And here it goes. Ah, my penis! And then he's off. And she's just going, oh, dear. Oh, my God.
Oh, fuck.
Look at this
dude.
poor guy.
Is his penis really not going to recover?
I don't know, but that's part of the thing is like my dick. Ow! It's fucking brutal.
Whoa, dude. That is.
I would feel so bad if I were that woman. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, did you see what RFK said about cell phones in schools?
No, what did he say?
Let's watch the clip.
Yeah, just go ahead, pick your nose on live.
Oh no! Everybody can see me. Yeah, don't act like you don't all fucking pick your nose.
It's not
Right.
about whether or not you pick your nose. It's about picking your nose in public, pal.
I don't give a shit. What's so taboo about that?
It's like pissing in public and being like, "Don't act like you don't piss."
That's a good point. But picking your nose is not nearly as disgusting.
It's pretty.
Why?
gross.
Why? Where's the origin of that? That it's gross. What's so
Sticking
gross
your
about
fucking
this?
sticking your hand
What's gross
in.
about that?
You get fucking snot, boogers, all kinds of shit on your
Yeah,
hand.
maybe you do. I don't.
You don't get anything.
Mine
in your
is
hand.
dry.
How is that not gross?
Yeah, I guess you make a good point. You do make a good point. This is from End Tribalism in Politics.
Is this even real or?
It is. Just play the clip. Everybody's gonna get beef tallow.
Cell phones also produce electromagnetic radiation, which has been shown to do neurological damage to kids when it's around them all day, and to cause cellular damage and even cancer. So, a cell phone use and social media use on the cell phone has been directly connected with depression, with poor performance in schools, with suicidal ideation, with substance abuse, and it's the other countries that have done this. The states that are doing this have found that it is a much healthier environment when kids are not using cell phones.
I can get behind that.
I mean,
I fully get
this
behind
seems
it.
like his
It's
pretty
sensible.
uncontroversial. on this show, I don't know in what iteration, if it was a live stream or what, I've definitely said, and we've talked about how every time there's one of those bills, like New York proposing a bill to ban
Soda pop?
No,
No,
cell
don't do
phones
that.
in classes.
Yeah.
I'm always going, wait, you can have your cell phone in class?
Dude,
That's
yeah.
the craziest thing I've ever heard.
They never let us.
You would get in so much trouble. If you had
Yeah.
your cell phone in class, you'd go to, and they were just flip phones.
Yeah. You couldn't
Nothing
even
you
do
could
anything.
do anything.
I truly, yeah.
And
I
I
don't
cannot,
understand.
of course, everyone's a moron now. You see these headlines like,
I don't think it has anything to do with the electromagnetic radiation.
I know, that's the thing. Every time you like kind of agree with him, he's like, but also this insane
Yeah.
thing. Like, all right, dude, I'm trying to get. Wait, hold on. Let me talk about.
That's your RFK. I like it. Wouldn't that be great if that was his thing instead? It was just a lot louder. Well, I gotta get rid of the cell phones in schools.
He just makes it so crazy.
Yeah, I know.
But I can't disagree with the.
Totally.
Yeah, of course, everyone's an idiot.
I remember one of my dad's best friends. His name was Alan, and he was a tiny little guy. And he
How
was
tiny?
He's probably 5'5" for a guy.
That's a tiny little guy.
That's 5'5" on a man is like 5 feet on a woman. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I shouldn't.
Wait,
fucking
5'5"
do
is
that.
what on a woman?
It's practically 5 feet tall on a woman. Just like how 5'9" on a woman is like
Sabrina
6
Carpenter's,
feet tall.
I think 4'11" maybe.
Yeah, my first girlfriend was 5 feet tall. So she said.
She was probably 4'11".
Probably 4'11". Yeah. But
Sabrina Carpenter seems fun. She seems like a fun,
she was like an absolute doll.
a fun lady.
Yeah.
And I don't like that Taylor Swift is mean to her.
She is?
She always kind of like puts her hand on her head or does weird things.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
That is disrespectful.
That's disrespectful. But what was I saying? Tall? What was I saying, dude? Come on. Help me out here.
Something about your dad's friend Alan.
Oh, Alan. That's right. Back in the day of flip phones, in like 2012, he. By the way, his son was a Gucci model. This guy was handsome as fuck.
I think you talked about this guy.
Yeah. Well, he was afraid of cell phone radiation, and he would frequently use his earpiece and hold his phone in the air like this. Hang on, I got to take a call. Hello? And then he'd just like walk around.
Like that earpiece hasn't given him the same
I
Bluetooth.
don't fucking
We're all
know.
getting cancer.
I love those. Have you seen those like paranoid images of like the kids with their brain getting irradiated by like 5G towers? It's that like kind of really QAnon type of meme image. You never seen those?
No, but I have seen a lot. I've seen a lot more kids in helmets these days. Not kids, babies. I like them.
Kids in helmets.
Do you know what I'm talking about? The little plastic. I think it's to make sure their skull.
Oh yeah, their skull doesn't turn out all fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're sick.
Yeah, soft spots.
I want to get one of those things.
Yeah. Here I just sent one of the 5G memes to I like this one. Jesus Christ.
Jesus, dude.
Wait, this one's my favorite.
Look at that. The Motorola Razr. What a time to be
Why are they
alive.
using that phone?
'Cause
Jesus.
it's the only thing they can get.
I remember I
5G.
had that fucking thing. I could text so fast on that.
Someone said Emil Severance discussion. There's no way Ben watched it.
I did.
Oh my god.
Wait. I want
But I
to
also
pull
I
up the
think
one I just sent.
there's probably so many people who haven't watched and will
I just sent another.
they'll get pissed that we spoiled it or something.
I'm not going to spoil it, but I think that that's a good place to end the show. Look at this one. You got aluminum in the skies, mercury getting injected directly into the puppy's brain, fluoride in the water, Wi-Fi,
Ritalin.
doing God knows what, and a little bit of Ritalin. I just love that it's a puppy.
Someone said, "Yeah, I'm leaving." If you talk about, we're not going to talk.
But I
about
do
it.
feel like it ended the show in a, hopefully a good. I feel like that's a series finale, not a season finale.
No, they already announced season 3.
Fucking God.
I
damn
do
it.
agree that would have been a good place to just
end
be
it.
done with it.
Yeah, we don't have to do this again.
Yeah. We're not going to say anything though. So it's a spoiler-free zone. You don't have to leave.
All right, let me move all this stuff out the way. hey, yo, bro, get out the
Oh wait,
way.
did you click on the Elon's estranged daughter? I think this is a pretty fun. This is a pretty fun little. So she was in what was it, Vanity Fair or what was she in? Scroll down a little bit.
Looks like Vanity Fair.
Teen Vogue. Teen
Teen
Vogue.
Vogue.
Sorry.
Teen
Scroll
Vogue.
up.
Vivian Wilson, aka Elon Musk's
And she
estranged.
said, "Do you ever feel scared? He's the richest man in the world." Asking about her dad, and she says, "He's a pathetic man-child. Why would I feel scared of him? Oh, he has so much power. No. I don't give a fuck. Why should I be scared of this man? Because he's rich? Oh no, I'm trembling. Oh, shivering in my boots here. I don't give a fuck how much money anyone has. I don't. I really don't. He owns Twitter. Okay, congratulations."
Awesome. That rules. Yeah. Okay. What else was there?
That's a pretty fun. That's a fun.
What was this comedy? Is just dick writing Elon now? Oh God, is it fucking Andrew Schultz?
Yeah.
And what's his name? What's that guy's name?
Theo Von.
Theo Von. You know,
Can you? Yeah.
I don't understand
It's
what's
a very
what's
quick.
going on.
It's a very quick.
I don't
clip.
understand what's going on, y'all. What's going on anyway? Anyway, this past weekend, I saw a midget sucking off a dog. Man, that's just Los Angeles for you. That was a bad impression.
Yeah.
That's his whole thing. Wow, he said something wacky, but he said it with such a serious face. And he's got that silly chin pube thing going on.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty.
I'm a Theo Von hater now.
Now?
Because he plays a willfully ignorant guy.
Oh,
but then
yeah,
he's
I know.
just like,
He does this thing like, wow.
wow, that's pretty. I never thought of that. I never thought of that. Huh. Wow. I guess I just don't understand why everybody hates this guy. I mean, he seems to just be for free speech and justice, but I just don't understand. I don't understand. Anyway, I don't fucking. Let's play the.
So
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I'd like to answer that if I may. That's not what people's end goal is. I don't think people are aiming to fully bankrupt Tesla. I think they're aiming to show Elon Musk that he's not impervious to consequences, and that just because he's one of the wealthiest men in the world, his actions have the only. I mean, what else can people do to push back against him except for trash his one of the only companies they can actually trash? I don't think that anybody's trying to bankrupt Tesla.
And they're also, you're talking about a guy who ever since inauguration and probably before has been
he's been doing the
talking about-
equivalent of nanner, fucking nanner.
No, he's been doing the equivalent of throwing people out of work and bragging
yeah.
about it. And then you're like, oh, it'd be pretty unfair if someone was like gleefully throwing Americans out of work. And it's like, buddy, the guy you're defending is doing that.
That's a really
You
good point.
stupid fuck.
Yeah. It's made in America. That's kind of weird.
Do you
Why don't you
guys
go
not-
after something else?
Do you guys not care about American jobs?
Oh.
And then Theo Von's just like,
Yeah, that's a real good point.
feels
I
like
never
people
thought
just
of
want
that.
to win an argument.
Fuck. Yeah, people just, it seems like liberals these days just want to fucking win an argument. I never thought of that. Shoot. Anyway, this midget sucking off a dog. I thought that's strange. Huh. No, he was Vietnamese. Fucking God. Go away, dude.
I don't understand. Yeah. I don't understand why comedy is this now. Just be apolitical. Talk about funny shit.
Yeah.
Comedy's just now being like, dude, if you don't think Trump and Musk are cool, you're gay.
Well, there's factions of it, right? There's comedians who are definitely ignoring the politics, but it seems like the big ones, the heavy hitters, because they're only a few degrees separated from it. It's like Joe Rogan is the guy that he's like the top of the pyramid, the food pyramid.
Yeah, and then if you
with
say
fucking
anything,
comedy.
they're like, "Oh, but I don't actually."
You don't
like,
wanna get
Joe
shunned.
Rogan was
Yeah.
at the inauguration, but then he's like, "Oh, but I don't actually like support anything."
Yeah.
And it's like, then why are you at this fucking?
Schultz also went on the all-in pod. It was even worse. There's no way some of these guys aren't getting paid for saying all this shit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking recently.
That's probably.
You
a
know,
good point.
media companies would get paid for certain. Who's to say that a lot of these influencers and comedians aren't getting fucking checks from people?
Yeah.
I mean, we already know that. What's his name? Tim Pool was getting hair plug treatment.
Oh, I mean,
checks.
it's fully. We know some people who have turned into like right wing grifters, and
We do.
yeah, And it's been fully.
Who, that girl? What's her name?
No. I'll tell you after.
Okay. Why can't you just say no?
Because I feel some people are too close to it, and I just feel weird
Oh,
bringing it up.
strange. I do. Huh. I'm struggling to think of who it is. A right-wing grifter.
I'll tell you right after. But
okay.
people close to the circle have fully just come out and been like, yeah, he's just getting funded by
Yeah.
you know, some weird right-wing freaks.
Oh, Babu. We're still working on getting, what's his name on the show?
Dude, we need
Scary
it.
guy? What's his name?
We need it.
What's his name?
Curtis Yarvin.
Curtis Yarvin. Yeah.
I just don't know why he would say yes.
Because he's apparently down. I don't know. Jesus.
I mean, he went
Christ.
on the New York Times, but the New York Times, whatever. I don't need to talk about Curtis Yarvin right now.
God, fucking Theo Von. Yeah, I don't understand. Fucking shut up.
These are our thought leaders, man.
Yeah.
These are,
Yeah, THOT.
yeah, because
These are our thought leaders. I thought I was a thought leader like THOT this whole time. I don't know why everybody was getting on my case. I didn't do shit. I didn't help elect Trump. I just think he was a nice guy. God, okay, fuck. I'm getting upset.
Someone brought up Bill Burr. He really is the only big comedian who has the balls to say,
yeah.
you know,
Speaking truth to power.
Musk is a
Power.
piece of shit. Trump sucks. And
And everything else.
all these other guys are just
Speaking of
dick riders.
Theo Von, etc. This morning I went through the ups and downs of this. Did you see anything about the pyramids at Giza discovery?
Wait, sorry. Someone paid the thing to say this. Any plan to bring the video feed of the main pod to Spotify? What does that mean?
It's already there. You can get video on Spotify.
Yeah, we
just started doing that.
any plan to bring the video feed of the main pod to Spotify?
Yeah.
It's there.
It should be there.
Yeah. They're all uploaded as video now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably not, because it would
Is
fuck
it-
with everybody's OSS feeds, and they would get all sorts of notifications.
Yeah, I don't even know how we'd. I mean, I'm sure there's a way, but that would also.
I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know. I don't even know what Spotify is. I still use Pandora. Yeah, I remember
That must
when
that must be what he means to do the entire backlog.
I knew a guy in high school who started a music service where you would just go over and borrow a record from his house and pay him $0.25, but he would have to be able to sniff your armpits. His name was Titus. And we all would go over there and borrow records, man. Shoot. Yep. I remember Titus. He called it Titus's Music Service. Fucking guy. Full of shit. Did you see? I immediately was like, okay, I'm skeptical of this because a couple people sent it to me that there's some new discovery that they found these massive structures beneath the pyramids that go like 600 meters deep. You didn't see this?
No.
Well, then I immediately knew it was bullshit because the only accounts talking about it were Alex Jones and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
you gotta fix
it's
your
just for
algorithm. You get blasted with too much weird shit.
No, I use
What's up with that? Why does yours look like that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I went to the doctor and they told me I got cheese in my veins. Velveeta. Yeah, I click like not interested. I'll click that shit. I don't care.
Dude, nothing feels better than muting someone. I was
And what? Someone?
muting.
Muting someone, yeah.
It's truly the greatest.
Mute.
Just saying.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry, baby.
Yeah.
Even if you don't follow, I remember on Blue Sky, Stephen King, he just pops off on there, gets hundreds of thousands of likes on
Stephen?
and he's just, he says something like, Mr. Trump is a Mr. Trump is a travesty to this country, and everyone's like blah blah blah. But it's so much more annoying than that, and I'm just like mute.
I'd like to put him in the pet cemetery, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Or the clown. You all remember
Can
that
we pull
clown?
up? Can we
from
pull
my-
up Stephen King's Blue Sky real quick?
Oh,
I'd love to see
jeez.
what that guy's
That sounds
up
like
to.
the worst idea ever. Mr. Trump. No thanks. Oh God. Oh jeez. Is it all surprising
that a convicted felon would ignore a judge's order? Every day and in every way, Trump and his cohorts take another shit on the Constitution they have promised to revere and defend. It's like, buddy,
I know. But we got to stop making. I mean, it's just that. What is it about it that's cringy? Because it feels impotent. And he's retweeting Mark Hamill. I know.
It just feels like they aren't understand. Like it's like, yes, we know. Of course, he's doing that.
Hey, MAGA people, having any buyer's remorse yet? CNBC is calling it the Tesla Chainsaw Massacre. Trumpty Dumpty is a bull. Dude, the American economy is his China shop. You know he's just going, fuck yeah, this is a banger.
That literally might be the one that made me, or looks like Trumpty Dumpty had a great fall, splat from the wall, brackets street.
See what I did there? Wow. Wow.
Keep going.
Wow. Oh, jeez. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's official. The lunatics are now running the asylum.
It's just like, all right. Trumpty Dumpty. Trumpty Dumpty's really good.
Okay. What else do we have here?
It reminds me of do you remember the Amy Klobuchar story she would tell over and over? And someone even made that kind of edit where they're all kind of coming together. At basically every rally she went to, she was like, and I did a speech in the snow, and and there was snow forming on my head. And Donald Trump tweeted, Amy Klobuchar really is an ice queen. So I replied, let's see how your hair stands up in the snow, Mr. President. And she just kept telling it over and over and over.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. Yeah, Democrats are embarrassing. They really are.
That's what sucks. There really is a lot of energy right now. Someone posted, or someone
with nowhere to go.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
People are obviously very pissed and upset. And you keep seeing these videos of representatives trying to do town halls and stuff like that, and people just like chanting him down, like tax the rich or do something or whatever. But it's like, where do you feed this energy into? Chuck Schumer?
Yeah.
Hakeem Jeffries? I mean,
Chuck Schumer always going like this.
Just give us someone.
Yeah. What were you gonna? Someone was gonna point something out on the chat.
I don't know. I don't know. I forget.
StockTwits is in the chat. We're gonna be with StockTwits in about 34 minutes. Gonna be doing we do really have a great show for you guys on StockTwits today. I mean, every week is a good show when you think about it. You're 22, brother. I got advice for you.
Wait, where?
Joey Miller says, I'm 22, guys. I need advice on how to get a girlfriend. Okay. Go to your local
4-H club.
No. No, what do you call it? Pilates place.
No,
find the cutest girl there.
That's insane.
Wait for her to come out. Wait for her at her car.
This is actually crazy. As someone who goes to Pilates, do not talk to them. If you're like,
no, they don't like.
I'm the only guy. Every time I've gone, I've never seen another guy. It is their safe space. Do not.
It is their safe.
Do not approach them. If you want to do Pilates, that's fine. And if someone comes and talks to you, you can talk to them. But do not.
I did hot yoga, and I was watching the other girls to get the poses right, and I felt bad. I would just like look and be like, okay, got it, and then I would do it, and I'm like, but the mirror's right there, and I wanted at some point to go, I'm not looking at any of you. I'm just looking for how to do the pose, but that didn't happen. Anyway,
I would just say the good start is treating women like they're just any other person, not being like, oh my God, those are women. I have to treat them in a different way. They're a different species than me. That's a good start. And then just like do stuff you like, get involved in doing stuff you like, and maybe you'll meet someone there. I also wouldn't put a lot of pressure on it. When you put a lot of pressure on it, you're kind of the guy who is everyone's like, oh my God, I do not love that dude's energy. So you just gotta be open, warm, fun,
Go out with your boys.
not creepy, and no pressure. Just
Yeah.
do stuff you like.
Also, go out with your boys.
It can't hurt
Your
to
friends.
hit the old gym, get in
yeah.
shape.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a
Go to-
meathead, but I think people like when people are healthy.
Yes. Be healthy. Be happy. That's the Cheerios slogan, and I live by that shit. Be happy. Be healthy.
This one's for Ben, but I'm gonna also answer it.
what?
Ben, do I date a girl who cheated on me before?
No.
That's gonna be a big no from
No.
from Ben and Emil Show.
Listen, okay. If someone cheats on you, if they've only done it one time, and you really want to stay with them, I say you can give it one more shot. All right, everybody's telling me no, but the question was directed at me. So I'm going to say you can give it one more chance. And if they fail, that's it. You're done. You're gone. You're out of there. Can't ever get it back. The trust is gone. The trust is good. Why are we letting this cheese blood guy telling us about being healthy? Shut the fuck up, Hollow Man. Man, shut up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Let's play the Barron Trump.
Wait, I will
clip.
say
I want to
everyone-
play that clip.
Everyone is saying the
All right,
the
fine.
same thing
Don't.
about pressure. I think that's the biggest thing. You just get no pressure, man. You're
Yeah, no
22.
pressure.
I remember being 22. You really do feel this like extreme pressure. Not even just dating to like have everything figured out. And I think you just don't have to. You can just what?
He's calling me a simp. We Ben knew Ben was a simp AirPod buying ass.
Wow, that's very good.
Yeah, you want a Bobby appearance? Let me see if I can get him. Let's pull up that Trump clip. It's too good.
Oh, dude, this should we wait for you to play it?
But is Barron's aptitude, in your view, business or politics?
Maybe technology. He can look at a computer. I tried turning off his car. I turn it off. I turn off his laptop. I said, oh, good. Now, and I go back 5 minutes later. He's got his laptop. I said, how'd you do that? None of your business, Dad. No, he's got an unbelievable aptitude in technology.
I love it.
Good.
I
Now,
love
and I
how
go
easy
back
it is
5
to
minutes
impress
later.
him.
He's got his laptop. I said, how'd you do that?
How'd you do that?
None of your business, Dad.
Michael Burke said, Emil, when should I actually have stuff figured out? I don't think you actually ever have to figure it out as long as you keep trying. I think that's the real secret to it all. You just gotta keep moving and realize you're never gonna get there. You just gotta keep going towards it forever. And it sucks because sometimes you want to go, I'm going to stop. This sucks and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of trying. But then you stop for a little bit and you go, oh, yeah, I stopped. I got to keep going. I think that's really it. You never actually figure it out. Oh, dude, he's drooling.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I went to give him a treat and it fell out of his mouth. What's that? What's that?
Emil basically just saying it never gets better. No, that's not true. It gets better. It gets better and better and better. You just, as soon as you go, I'm going to get off, people are like, the vibe's not right here. This guy's he's a quitter.
Doug, say something. Say something.
Emil, is life still as cool when you're past 30 as it is when you're 25?
Rocks.
Yeah, it really does rock. You just have, it's just different. You just have different priorities. You, also like not getting wrapped up in what people think, all that kind of, it is truly freeing in a way where, I mean, maybe, I'm sure not every person in their mid 20s is like that, but it's hard to not, at any age, worry about what people think. But man, the older you get, you really start being like, I just want to do what I like. I don't care what people are going to say. I just want to do my thing. And it feels good. Emil,
Yeah.
do you think that's the same for women? Wait, what's the same for women?
That being in your 30s is easy. I think
I don't think
harder.
it's easy. I don't think it's easy.
Life is
It's
never
just-
easy when you're a woman. Women have inherent shame.
Emil, if you got a new dog, what would you name it? I already have a name picked out, and I'm not going to tell you because I don't want you to steal it.
I don't have the arteries of a 65-year-old trucker. Be nice. Doug. All right, you want to go down? You can go downstairs.
I'm 25, but I don't want no damn kids right now. Is that bad? No, you can do whatever you want.
No, we're not hiring. Sorry. Can you imagine if I had named him Belvis? He'd be walking around, people
I wish
asking.
it was Belvis.
Belvis.
Belvis is a good name.
It is a good name. But Doug also really pits him.
Oh.
Bro, the dog adorable. Yeah, I know. Oh.
Ben, when did you give birth?
Why? Because I look slimmer? I've been having, what do you call that stuff? Metamucil every day. That also helps lower your cholesterol.
Ben, you get a lot of flack. I don't think you deserve it. That's from Eli Miller.
Man, you sound like a simp.
Oh, he's saying. Meatball special. Phil, it's not going to happen for a while. It's a whole thing. Emil going to name his dog the Boss. No, come on, man. Come on. Get real. Come on.
No, you would name him Bruce. Bruce is a good name for a dog.
No, that's like a Rottweiler ass name. I'm not getting no Rottweiler.
What's a good way to get your fiber intake up? I got you. Metamucil.
Wow, Metamucil.
Sugar-free Metamucil.
Sanjay S. literally said Metamucil has lead in it.
Man, shut the fuck up. No, it doesn't.
Maybe that's why
No,
Ben
it doesn't.
Maybe that's why Ben's like that.
Why would you say that? No, it doesn't.
Google it.
Does Metamucil... If Metamucil has lead, I'm just going to give up. In 23, a notice of intent... Fucking goddamn it. What the fuck? Alleging that Metamucil products exposed consumers to lead. Fuck. Oh, suit dismissed. The consumers voluntarily dismissed the suit.
Well, I don't know if that's a...
It sounds like they yeah, I don't know. Man, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's all tired, right? He's knocked out right now. Ben should try tennis? Yeah, probably. I'd be too good at it, though. That's what everybody's saying.
Wait, was there a super chat that we missed from Josh? I don't know how to...
Doug.
Oh, he said we need Brace Belden or Trunon Pod.
Okay,
Twitter
get them on.
review.
Tell them, start flooding their shit. If you guys,
no. They're talking about something else. Relax.
Oh.
They're talking about his tweeting. He's tweeting very funny. If you follow him, you probably get a lot of his replies to things. It is incredibly funny. Pretty much anytime you see a right-wing account in your profile, it's because he's replying. Also, don't flood. I think that's an annoying way to get someone on the show. I don't want to be the show that their people are just like, go on.
Sometimes they start to notice. Why no meatball? Phil doesn't live here anymore. He lives in New York.
Yeah,
and he's in the middle of trying to find. Kyla is coming back. She is coming back. We will have her on very soon.
As you might be aware, there was a fire in LA and his house is gone, no longer livable. And it's also, there's a lot of people who don't have that. It's very difficult to find places to live in LA right now. He went back to New York. Ben, name as many NASCAR drivers as you can.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., Bobby Go Fast.
That's pretty good.
Jimmy.
Does Phil still sell stickers? Yes. I think he even has a shirt that's really good. So you should go get those.
Jeff Gordon. I think that this is a good place to stop. I think we should stop so that we can get ready for the thing.
Not me. I feel pretty good about
God damn it,
going.
dude. We gotta put a little bit of a buffer. Gary Economics, please. What do you think? Don't know what that is. Don't know who Gary is.
I love Gary's Economics. I love that he's popping off right now. He's been flying under the radar for a long time, and I love that his shit is gaining traction.
Shit?
He's the absolute best. I would love to have him on. He lives in London. I'm sure we can figure out a Zoom thing, but it'd be great if he could actually Maybe he's in LA sometime. I doubt it. Doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would come to LA.
Welcome to another
but maybe if we do
episode of Gary's Economics.
maybe if we do a London show, we'll be able to collab.
Are
Neil,
we
please
fans
help.
of Joy Tactics? Yes.
I'm meeting my girlfriend's mom tonight. Any advice?
Wow, for the first time. Oh, whoops.
Do the
Be weird.
Do the you must be my girlfriend's sister bit. No, don't do that. Be normal. Be very normal.
Remind you.
But if you meet his dad, do the handshake where you don't let him give you a firm handshake. So you got to be quick. Grab his fingers, not his palm. That's always really funny because he's unable to give you a firm handshake. And there's nothing like cucking your girlfriend's dad right off the bat.
Yeah, guys, I can't do a bong rip. I don't own a bong. I don't. Fucking God. You know, this is why I don't read the chat.
Yeah, it gets you so
because it's full of
worked up.
people going.
You just ignore the one.
So and so on. Do you know how hard
Why do you
that
get
is?
so worked up? Just respond to the ones that are in
I'm
good
like,
faith.
I don't know what you fucking want from me.
There's a ton in good faith.
I can't do that. I can't do it. I
And
don't
they-
have a bong.
And they know you get worked up, so they just like go even harder.
Ben, can you please address your obsession with talking in a southern accent? I don't have that obsession. What are you talking about? You're scaring Doug. You're scaring Doug.
You're scaring
He's
everyone.
getting scared.
You get so worked up.
He's getting scared. I'll smoke a joint when I want to. Are I in Blue Sky yet? No. I will later. You
Why do
want
you
to?
get
You know what? You want to keep talking to me? You better fucking come on Stock Twits, the Weekend Rip in 20 minutes. That's where we're gonna be.
Ben has high blood pressure confirmed.
No, I don't. No, I don't. My blood pressure is normal.
Why?
That's
why
one
you,
thing that they told me.
Why
They
are
were
you like this?
I don't have a bong. Stop asking me to hit a bong.
Oh my
I don't
God.
have one. Why would you say that? God, stop saying Ben Bong. Stop scaring Bobby. You can't scare him. Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him.
Why is Cheeseburger Ben short with us? Probably because he has cheeseburgers in his veins.
I don't have
and he's so
cheeseburger. I've been
pissed.
eating healthy. I had salmon for dinner.
It's the clogged arteries
I'm
that
about
make
to have
him.
salmon again tonight.
His clogged arteries make him angry.
Don't tell me to calm down. You calm down. I'm not scared. Oh, God. Bean salad recipe? I don't know it. Stop saying bong.
Now they're just spamming it to
now they're just
get
saying-
you pissed.
Yeah, that's where we should end the show. I haven't taken a shower yet today. I really need to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good place to end it. But Doug, do you have anything to say?
See,
parting
you
words?
ruined the chat was so fun, and then you ruined it because now everyone just says bong, bong, bong.
I know, buddy. I know. They're all mean to your dad.
All right, let's end it because Ben ruined the chat.
Yeah, sorry
guys.
No, but we
were having a ton of fun, and then you got Ben all worked up.
Yeah, but we'll be on in 20 minutes. Go to the Stock Twits YouTube channel. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Let's see, what are we gonna be talking about on there? Quad witching. That sounds scary. White. We're gonna be making fun of people on CNBC. Oh, we're gonna be talking about Nikkei, GameStop. Let's see. Some fucking.
He ended the stream.
Oh, he did. Whoops. Oh.